Welcome to Below the Scumline. This is a show about skateboarding. I'm your host, Grimes, and I guess as a way to introduce myself, I thought, whenever we meet somebody, the collective we, whenever we meet somebody and we learn that they skate, what's the first thing we're going to ask? It's always like, well, are they any good at skating? And am I any good at skating? Well, let me tell you, buddy. No, I'm not very good at skateboarding. And as you can probably tell from that clip, usually when I skate, I wear like all the protective gear, all the pads. And I know that's kind of a controversial topic, like the newer generation of kids, they don't want to wear pads. And I get it, But I do have to say that one thing that wearing pads has taught me, that there's good about them. This is going off the rails. But I do have to say that there are positives to wearing pads, even just besides, the safety, right? Because when you're like rolling around the skate park, you got your knee pads on and your helmet and the whole shebang, no kid will ask to play skate with you. Like, no kid is that much of a sadist. They kind of just leave you alone. So for pads, not only do they protect your body, but they also protect your fragile ego from losing a game of skate to a 12-year-old. Not that I know anything about that. So I started skateboarding all the way back in 1995, which actually was a really long time ago. I kind of don't like thinking about that. And I know what you're thinking, but no, I have been skating this entire time. I didn't take a few decades off or anything. And as long as I've been into skateboarding, I've been into skateboard videos. Like, I got my first skateboard video, I remember, like pretty much like a week after I started skateboarding, and it was 411 issue number 10. But yeah, I actually ended up rewatching the video just for this, got to do my research. And I hope you appreciate that, because I do lead a very active social life. And it's a pretty good issue number 10 of 411. One thing that stood out to me that's different than all the other issues that I can remember is that for the intro, where they have the openers where it's like, like the best tricks of the issue, usually in like slow motion with the theme song playing. But this one, instead of the usual openers, it had just Tony Hawk doing 10 540s in a row on a vert ramp. Which is like super impressive, but I got to admit, it kind of gets boring after a while. You're checking your watch and stuff, We get it, Birdman. You can 540. But, what was my point? So anyway, yeah, if you're a skateboarder and you're wondering like how many 540s to do in a run, so I guess who would I be talking to? I don't know, like older vert pros and any kid under 10 nowadays. But if you're wondering how many 540s to do, 6. That's less than 10. More than 5, less than 10. 6 or 7 or 8. There's also a Ricky Oyola profile in there, And it's a really good part. Like, it was my favorite part when I used to watch this in 1995. And like, he does some really long lines that are really impressive. Like, I hadn't been that impressed by a guy from the East Coast doing lines since I watched Goodfellas. Was that funny? But I don't want to give Rick Yoyola too many props, because I do remember hearing that around this time he was calling Stevie Williams the N-word, and that just hurt me, you know. I'm sure it hurt Stevie Williams too. But no, because at that time, Rick Yoyola was like my hero as a skateboarder, you know. I mean, you know that clip? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But there's a clip where he like kick flips off a ledge, and then he ollies up another ledge, and then ollies a sidewalk gap. Anyway, when I saw that clip, I was just like, oh my god, I want to be just like this guy. And I've been giving the finger to cars ever since. So yeah, that was pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Just with this first episode, I just kind of wanted to introduce myself to y'all. Thank you for watching so much. I'll have a new episode soon where, I don't know, talk about 4-in-1 issue number 11. I'm just kidding, unless I really can't think of anything else. But hopefully that doesn't happen. So anyways, again, thank you for watching. Go skateboard if that's what you want to do. Alright, peace.